Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a log video that I just finished to record for my subscribers covering many markets, 70 minutes video. The clip that I have for you is as usual focusing on gold and silver. In addition, I'd like to mention that I'm going to reopen the special offer that I have running from time to time in celebration of modification of my website. I'm renovating, improving, so you'll get a chance to see that. If you're interested, I will be providing more details at the end of this clip. Other than that, I wish you have pleasant viewing and have a great trading week. Bye now. Okay, here's silver. That's the daily. I think silver is ready to go high. If I'm reading the chart right, there is a good chance for silver now actually to pop its head and start running. Now, I don't know how far it's going to run, but I do think that there is a fair chance it's going to run towards the black line, the extremely important black line. And if I'm reading the analysis, the situation right, gold and currencies associated, correlated or inversely correlated with gold, I think we are into a run of several weeks. In the chart of gold, we have a structure that we can refer to fairly clearly. It is something that could be very helpful. We have a solid breakout in platinum, and that is also arguing for further rally over several weeks at least. So I think that there are quite a lot of noises, bullish noises, to help the basically moribund, comatose silver to wake up, and there is very good chance that silver will now wake up. And let's have a look on the 60 minutes. Look what happened here as the dollar index plunged. A lot of things that play contra to the dollar index, of course, woke up, and here's silver. Now, I think in the case of silver, what happened, we had 5 legs coming down here on the 60 minutes, and I would argue that in fact what we saw here was an A, that's a B, we had a triangle here, undoubtedly. We had a no doubt triangle here, we had an A, we had a B, and that's 5-wave C. So in fact we had an ABC, and silver is ready to go higher. Silver may have put in already the first leg, meaning the beginning of that I'm going to show you in a sec. Now, suppose I'm wrong, and in the next few trading weeks, trading days, silver is going to do this. That's very negative. That's 14.2. That will be very negative. That will say silver is going to crash. Okay, and this will just flash in the pan, and it's not going to have long life. So we're not very far from extremely critical level. I'm going to go to the 15-minute scale. But I tell you again, the balance of evidence is supporting further advance in silver right now. And that looks to me like it's registering here a consolidation. It looks like a fourth wave to me. So I would not hesitate to work with a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Right here, this is a fourth wave. If I'm right, then we have further upside. We're going to pop about 14.9 fairly soon. That's the 5-minute scale. Now here's the chart of gold. That is the weekly of gold. I want to discuss just 2 options, and there are many more. But the point is, you don't want to spend hours and hours analyzing a chart and at the end of the day get tired and do nothing. What you want is to have that. Anyhow, that's the way I view things. You know, you might have your own way, of course, your own style. The way I view things, I want to have an idea more or less what's going on, you know, on the large scale of things, and then narrowing down. I want to have something practical. I want to have some sort of setup that I can relate to, that could give me a shot over the next 2-3 days, and I can have a trade. I don't want to spend weeks and weeks agonizing which way it's going to go. I don't really bloody care. I don't care. All I want is just to trade. I want that setup. Now, how are you going to get that setup? You're going to get that setup by focusing on the shorter term. On the shorter term, where you have recognizable units that you can work with. Okay, so having said that, just a few words on the very long term. You remember the A, and you surely remember my B, okay? And I've also advanced the idea that the B might have ended here, in which case the descent here would be a 1. So everything that takes place now could be a second wave, and what waits gold is not such a rosy life, but actually misery, as a plunge in a third wave. It's going to break the floor. I don't know if this is going to play out right now. What I want is to see how far it's going to go up, because I think now it is going to go up. That's my preferred reading at this point. Don't forget, this is the weekly. So if it's going to go up for 4 weeks, that's fantastic. You're going to make a lot of money trading just 4 weeks going up. And then we will examine the situation, see what's happening. There is another reading that says this is an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D, and the E leg is underway. Perfectly possible, because don't forget, if we take this as 1 and this is 2, what we are saying is that what is playing out now is an ABC. But wait a minute, an ABC could also fit the E leg. So in this way, it can fit both. And both of them, I'm afraid, would lead to a collapse in the price of gold. Let's now go to the daily, and here we go. That was our A, that's what our B, and I suspect that we have now a 1-2 in place, and it's now heading there. Yeah, it's heading there. I think that gold is ready to run in a third wave, then a fourth wave, then a fifth wave, and then we are going to watch with heightened attention, because at that point we could either have an ABC complete, which could be the end of the second wave, or which could be the end of the E, which means that that could be the end of the B, and then gold could start a catastrophic collapse, okay, as the dollar index will reverse and start running up in potentially 3 of 3 or some extremely bullish setup there. We're going to see the gold breaking down massively. So you already see that this level right here, which has always been an extremely important long-term zone for you to watch, remains so, okay? Because if it goes up, imagine I'm right now, it goes up, it goes there, and it refuses to fall. It doesn't give us anything like that, but in fact it stays around here. That will be very bullish. That will be very bullish. It might signal an attack is coming on the long-term resistance right here. But let's leave that. You can see that this is easily many weeks down the road. Right now I'm focusing on this, and I'm jumping to the 60 minutes. And I have here the structure that I used. A, B, 1, A, B, C. I think that played out as an ABC. I think we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going down. You can see for yourself what gold did. Very bullish, very healthy, looking like it's got more in store for us. So we go up, and that looks like a fourth wave to me. Yeah, there are several ways in which I can subdivide that, but there's probably a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. It's similar to what happened in what happened in silver. You remember we had this, and I think it's going to go up. If it does go down, staying above this level is an absolute must. Staying above this level is a sign of strength. Bouncing back, it's fantastic. That's your A, B, C. It's going up. That's going to be 3 of 3. Shooting back above this level on the 5-minute scale, that's your 3 of 3. Further upside is on the horizon. Either way, I think there is very strong chance gold is going to remain strong in the next several weeks. Now here's platinum. That's the long term of platinum. It's again a chart where I could spend easily 15 minutes just on the long term, but I would just like to give you a bird's eye view, quick view of what's happening. That's the weekly. Platinum had broken through long-term support right here. This is potentially an A, B, C done, or we have the B ending here that would also see a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. And for all you know, platinum is ready now to launch onto a major rally that could last years. It could be either a D, or could be in fact that the ABC is complete. Platinum is going back to 2,300. I don't think it's going there so soon, but anyhow, the potential is definitely there for platinum to increase in value. But something really important happened in platinum recently, and I want to show you this quick. You can see the big jump. You can see the very big jump that we had here in platinum, and you can see the inverse head and shoulders, massive inverse head and shoulders constructed since July 2018. And you can see the jump, and I don't think that's going to go away so soon. I think this is substantial. It's likely to continue higher. Now, I put here an A, B, and it's going up in a C. I'm not sure that's the right wave count. There is also difficulty in trying to subdivide, or if you like, to find the right fit for the price action beginning from here. I thought that that could be basically diagonal first, because there are many ABC, ABC, ABC around here. Okay, so that could be your A, that's a bit shooting up in a C, but as I said, it could be something else. It could be that I have to subdivide this differently. But what is clear to me, and the message I'm trying to convey to you, is that there is a further movement up here in platinum, which, as you can imagine, supports further increase in general in the precious metals, industrial metals, etc. Now here's an interesting chart. That's the chart of platinum versus gold. That is the weekly scale, and you can quickly see that gold has been much stronger than platinum over the last few years. As platinum had to go down, dive further under major support, but gold actually held well above that. So obviously gold is going to shine. If platinum is going to shine, gold is going to shine definitely. You can see that. You can see that. Now, what happened with platinum is that it registered a massive top much earlier than gold did. Gold struck that in 2011, while platinum gave us that shot in 2008. That could account for the decline in platinum, that it's maybe ahead, I mean the exhaustion, if you like, the exhaustive decline perhaps found an end here. While in gold, we are a few years, you see, behind. But either way, right now, I would say that if platinum is going to shine, gold is likely to shine as well. And I thought it's an interesting chart for you to see the relationship between the two. Obviously, they follow the very, very long term. They follow the same pattern more or less. Yeah, pretty obvious. Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with some details of the special offer that I mentioned to you early on. So you need to go on my website. You find it at Wavemastery, yes, www.wavemastery.com. That's the front page. You see I have, if you are familiar with the previous version, you can see this is a modified version. And you run through, there is a bit of text here. And concerning the special offer, you will see some tabs here that focus on the offer. It begins with the trial for the daily videos, a trial that is costing you only $9.99 for 1 week. If you like what you see, you have more details about what is covered in the trial as well as in the daily videos once you click on the subscribe here, but this gives you just a very brief idea of what is really covered. If you go for the daily videos, you click here. If you want to go for the weekend videos, obviously you click here. Let's suppose you go for the daily videos. You click here, it takes you to the page that gives you full explanation of what is involved. If you are from Europe, VAT applies. Most countries are subject to VAT, so you have to select your country here. If you are from anywhere else, if you are from the UK, USA, Belgium, oddly enough, because I'm based in Belgium, but in Belgium, you don't pay VAT. So USA, UK, Belgium, the rest of the world, basically, you don't pay any VAT. Only $79 applies. So your subscription will start with the $9.99. After 1 week, the $79 will kick in every month. You click on that, it takes you to PayPal. You go through it's a straightforward process. You pay, you see it starts with for the first 7 days, $9.99. You go through that, it takes you back to the page, and essentially you get your logins. Yes, you go through, you have to fill in all your details, gives you the login, and you will need more information from me. So as soon as you subscribe, I will get in touch with me. I will provide you the necessary details to complete your subscription and have access to the videos. If we go back to the main page, I just want to run very quickly here through the menu. I'm in the process of actually introducing some changes to my website, so the front page might look slightly different. Maybe in the next week or so I will be adding a few links here and there, but in general I have written a few articles here that you might like to take a look at. Is this website for me? Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? You go through, you've got a subscribe here, also gives you an access to the special promotional offer. Yeah, it's just another way of accessing it. Instead of coming from the front page, yeah, you will have access through the menu here. Use subscription, that relates to the pages once you subscribe, once you log in, etc. It tells you which one is your subscription, etc. You have resources here in chart galleries. You have a lot of charts giving you a very good idea how this principle of the Elliott waves is being applied to various markets at various time scales. It's very, very interesting. You should go through that if you are really a fan of charts. Useful link, recommended reading list, all the other things are fairly standard. Take a look. Contact us. That's for any issue that comes you come across. You have a question, you have a doubt, you have anything you want to discuss with me, just use contact us. Normally for the payment I'm using PayPal, but you can pay through other means. For example, I can accept money through Skrill. There is even a possibility to make a wire transfer to the account of the company that I use, yes, to run this website. If you don't have PayPal or you don't want to use PayPal, there are other ways to pay and to join. There are a few comments here that people put on my concerning my work. In the past I had many more. Because I'm in the process of improving, I'll have to transfer, bring more of the history, yes, of my work to this new version. Again, if you have any questions, you just press this. That takes you to the contact us page. Name, email address, please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, very simple maths, fill it in here, submit, and I get it. So I mentioned that I'm in principle I'm in Belgium. So if you write to me from the US or from Australia or anywhere in the world and I don't reply on the spot, please give me a few hours. I will reply. Okay, I will reply. This particular weekend I have gone through covering a lot of the charts that are affecting the forex market, the precious metals. And there is some really very, very interesting study that I'm sure you would absolutely love if you're interested in the precious metals and in currencies in general. Okay, so I think at the very least it's worth your while to have a go for a trial. Go for a trial, and you see you will have access, and you can ask me also some questions if you like, and then you'll see how things evolve for you. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. I'm here to help. I hope to see you visiting my website, supporting my work. Wish you have a great trading week. All the best. Bye for now.